people, unfortunate as it is and will be, people will not be as excited about your conversion or about your coming to truth as you think that they would be. As a matter of fact, yeah, these Christians of today who say that they love Jesus, love Yahshua, they love the Bible, they say they love God, they love the Lord. You're going to find out real quick, fast, in a hurry how much that they are your real true enemies and they don't love you at all. If you have a business, people will begin to shun you because you just simply start keeping the Sabbath day and watch and see what happens. If you start changing and things that you do in his life and you start obeying that Bible, people will marginalize you, they will ostracize you, and it's first going to come at your family. Because they, in their mind, they thinking that you've gone off the deep end and they're thinking that you've betrayed the family. When the truth is, all you've done is experience exactly what Jesus said you would experience when you truly come to him. And with all of their religion and with all of their so-called truth, and notice, because they're functioning after their book of the law, the one thing that these people will not do is have enough integrity in heart to actually investigate what you believe. What they do is they'll go and they'll look at all these negative videos about me, and then they'll form their opinion from there, not knowing that everybody we live in a fallen world, and people, if they go look what they did with Jesus, how did they treat him? And do you think that this world is going to treat you any better? They're not going to do it. And so instead of, they don't have enough integrity or enough fortitude in them to actually pick up that Bible and read it for what it says. You can lead them and guide them to that, and they will totally ignore the Bible. All of a sudden they become atheists and agnostic. All of a sudden they're against the book because they will not read that Bible. They love tradition. They love lies. And when you start telling them the things that we have always believed is a lie, you can forget it. You're going to find out that your family is not as much a family as you thought that they were. And that's just the truth. Because they're going to let you know real quick, fast, in a hurry. And you're going to see it. You're going to see it. I ain't got to say another word. That's why, again, let me stay on this. The hypocrites that they are, and the reason why they won't pick up their Bible, because they know you're right. Deep down in their conscience, they know you're right, and they don't want to change. They don't want to change. So the book says when you have faith, have it to yourself. In other words, when you're speaking to someone about Christ, know who you're speaking to. Christianity has told you, go out there and tell everybody, but that ain't what the book says. That's not what the book says. You're going to have to realize that you're going to have to navigate in this world very carefully. I remember when I first came to the truth, when I was a heathen in the military. Chucky is doing fine. Chucky's doing good, taking care of his family, everything else. And all that. As soon as I come to the faith and I start living holy and righteous, man, he's turning. They doing good. He's going to church now. No, that's how they always say. He's going to church, as if going to church is going to do something for you. They ain't never done nothing for me. They ain't going to do nothing for you either. Going to church is not salvation. It's not. And going to church, the majority of the time, going to church is going to be a detriment to you, because you're not going to church around people. First of all, you can't go to church because you are the assembly. But I'm just going to stick with the order of the day. You're not going to find people that's going to be ecstatic and elated and excited for you. They just are not going to do it because they're hypocrites. It's sad. It's very unfortunate. It really, truly is that people are that way. And so when they found out what I believed, as far as keeping the commandments, all of a sudden I'm a cult. That's the first thing that comes out of their mouth. I'm a fanatic. The first thing comes out of their mouth. And what I did was got the Bible. I put it right down in front of them. I said, here, now you tell me what it says. And all of a sudden, you thought that Bible had leprosy on it. They would not pick it up or touch it. And you can see the dust on their Bibles. The only time that Bible come off the shelf is when they go to church Sunday morning and they read 2 scriptures and then the preacher gets up and tells you about life. They don't preach the word. And that's the reason why people are upset, because the word is a reflection. It actually shows us our real true condition. And most people don't have that. So y'all be careful who you speak to. Cast not your pearls before swine, and don't give that which is holy unto dogs. I mean, people will take this word and they're going to trample it under feet, and they will separate you from their company. They're going to do that because they're not excited as you are. We know the experience that we have been filled with the Holy Spirit. We know how that the Most High opens our understanding, and we're very grateful. We want to share this to everybody. To everybody we do. But you be careful who you speak to. Because people, if you're not prepared for this, you'll lose your job over this, which is fine. Find another one. But don't go to your job casting pearls before swine. Don't go out here in this world giving out this word. You be ready to answer every man for the reason of the faith that is in you. That means if they come and inquire of you. But you be careful how you navigate in this wicked world. Because people do not love Jesus like you think they do. They love themselves. And that's the truth, and that's the true straight way. Y'all have a wonderful day. King coming.